YouTube might feel unfair when you are just starting out. I mean, both you and I saw someone else making YouTube videos and we were like, he makes money from making these YouTube videos. I mean, he is just holding his camera and filming his daily life and getting paid millions for it. I can do that, why not? And then you just get smacked in the face with the tons of video editing that comes with it, optimizing YouTube thumbnails, descriptions, and probably every single second of your video. And some small YouTubers get all of those aspects right. All of them. They wake up with a really exciting, bright idea, they come up with an attractive thumbnail for it, they spend days filming, editing and optimizing the video, and after they post it, they check to see how the video is performing, and the video is barely getting any views. If you had a similar situation where you have put in the effort, but your videos failed to get any sort of attraction, failed to hook the viewer throughout the video, well, that's because of a skill all new YouTubers, all small YouTubers are yet to learn and apply to their videos. And that's why I printed out two versions of the same script of the same YouTube video. Those two scripts are gonna be read in sequence by my two friends, Steven and Mark. Try and figure out the differences between both of their presentations while keeping in mind they are reading the script of the same exact video that has the same optimized YouTube thumbnail, that has the same optimized title, that has the same optimized video editing. Just keep that in mind when you try and guess which one of their videos might go viral. Okay, so you want me to read this? Okay. Yeah, I will give it a shot. Okay. YouTube thumbnails can be more important than your video. YouTube thumbnails can be more important than your video. I mean, think of your thumbnail as the shop front of a store. I mean, think of your YouTube thumbnails as the front of your shop. If it's messy and dusty, no one is going to bother to go inside your shop to know if your shop actually offers value or not. No one is going to bother to go inside of your shop to check out the huge value you might be providing. Okay, can I get 1 million views now? I think you have noticed a major difference between both clips. Mark's presentations feel much more energetic, much more enjoyable to listen to, much more confident on camera, much more active on camera, much more engaging on camera. It's like he's using 100% of his communication power. While Steven, on the other hand, feels more shy and a bit awkward. What I'm trying to highlight is that on paper, they are offering the same value to the viewer, the same information they want to give to the viewer. But only one of them is going viral because of the skills they developed to be engaging on camera. That's because Mark understands mathematics. If I were to show you this graph, that graph will tell you that the verbal part of communication, which is your script that you have spent hours working on, is only 35% of communication. The rest 65% is non-verbal communication, is using your hand gestures, is using your facial expressions, is adjusting the rate and volume of your voice. If you look back at your days in school, you will realize that you enjoyed the classes from the active teacher, from the funny teacher. And it's the same thing with YouTube content. Why would the viewer that has very limited time spend that amount of time watching your video while there is a perfectly engaging video one swipe away that he can just go and watch? Let's establish one thing. No one is born camera active. Mark, Mr. Beast, PewDiePie, Ali Abdal, MKBHD, and all your favorite YouTubers, me included, were not born like that. We're not born camera active. We're not born speaking with their hands, having tons of facial expressions. They developed it. And you can develop it too. We are gonna talk specifically about 4 aspects when using your full capabilities of communication. Your voice, your hand gestures, your facial expressions, and analyzing creators. All you have to do is just force those 4 aspects into your daily life. It might feel a bit forced at first, but trust me, a few weeks later and it will become you. You will unconsciously do it.
I don't do it like I don't do breathing. Like breathing just happens.
Wow.
It might feel tricky at first, but eventually you will get the hang of it. Your voice. First of all, try and change the rate of the words coming out of your mouth every now and then. Don't just jam out all of the words you want to say. Don't just jam out all of the words you want to say. No, try and change the rate at which words come out of your mouth. Try and change the rate at which words come out of your mouth. Try and change the volume of your voice every now and then. Don't just say every word you want to say on the same volume. Don't just say every word you want to say on the same volume. No, try and raise your voice every now and then while you are speaking. Try and raise your voice every now and then while you are speaking. Now for your hand gestures, trust me when I say this, whatever you are gonna do with your hands while speaking is gonna be much better than them just sitting still beside you. There is no right or wrong when it comes to this. Just make sure whatever you do, don't leave your hand still beside you. Try and move them while you are speaking and you will eventually find the hang of it. The third one is your facial expressions. I want you to think of your face as a display monitor that shows every feeling you are feeling right now in the current moment. Just show purely what you feel with every word you are saying. And also make sure to make use of your eyes with every expression you are trying to make. It will definitely help a lot. The fourth one is analyzing creators. Who are your favorite creators? Who are your favorite actors? While watching them, try and analyze their facial expressions, their hand gestures. The more you analyze them, the more it's likely for you to pick up unconsciously parts of their skills and implement them in your content. There is no catalog for how to become more camera active, but trust me, after this video, you will start picking it up in every video or movie you watch from now on, and in the future, you will thank yourself for it. And you will also thank yourself for watching this video. In this video, I will mention 12 thumbnail optimization tricks that will help you make irresistible YouTube thumbnails.